You know, I should have been expecting this. I just had a feeling that I was going to eat my own words today. And probably with my hat, too. Rarity is a good character, and I take back what I said about her. We have a new episode today called Made in Manhattan. Let's take a look. Greetings, every peoples. This is your cult personality, ToonKriticY2K's name and Toon's name of my game. Before we get into this, Friendship Games First Impressions will be released tomorrow, and the full roundtable review of it will be released when the DVD version comes out. So we have the full version without anything that the TV version cut out. So, let's focus on today's episode, which is Made in Manhattan. It is a Rare Jack episode, an episode that I'm sure all the Rare Jack lovers and shippers are going to enjoy. In this episode, Rarity and Applejack are summoned by the map to Manhattan, where they must solve a friendship problem, and they find out that Coco Pamel needs their help. Specifically with a theater project, a theater revival project that she's been working on for a park, which, needless to say, is not going out very well. So you can get the gist of where things go from there. Now, I liked this episode. Wasn't great, but I liked it. I think we've had a hat trick. I think we've had 3 good Rarity episodes. Not spectacular, not, oh my god, these are the greatest Rarity episodes ever, but good Rarity episodes. And yes, I have acknowledged now that Rarity's a good character. I think it was just how she was written prior, but for 3 straight episodes, we've had her written in a good way that doesn't make her come off as annoying. So there's that. Now, I do have a few problems with this episode. Mostly with the pacing. It's a little slow to start in the first 5 minutes or so, but then we're jumped right into the plot. And then right near the end, we just kind of get the moral just kind of slowly slid into there. And I think it's subtle, but I feel like if they wanted to, they could have said, oh, you can fix your park too. Go and do a park project or something. Like, I was half expecting them to do something with, something around park revival stuff. On most kids' shows, they say, oh, we're going to a park and we're going to fix it up and great for the environment and stuff. And I feel like if they had done that, I would have looked down on this episode a little bit. Now, out of the 3 Rarity episodes, I think this is probably the weakest out of all of them because while it does have at least a good story to it and there are some pretty fun moments, it's not as good as like the other 2. I think a few nitpicks, I guess, that bugged me was that the way they portray Manhattan in this is a little different than the last Manhattan episode. Because Rarity's song made it out to be this great place, and now they really play up the New York stereotype of just like, watch it, jerk, get out of my way, bub, just that sort of thing. They really play up that. So, I guess they had to play it up here for a certain sake, or they forgot to last time. Whatever, it's not a big deal. But, excuse the phone in the background. I think also one of the fun little things they did, they threw in a Peanuts reference with the stall. Yeah, I don't quit why they're teasing us with that little heart there between Applejack and Rarity. I swear there are some things going on that maybe we don't know about, but that's up to them. And oh god, I'm trying to think of what to say now. I had a whole bunch of thoughts in my head, and then Rare Jack just dumped it out of my head. I guess what I can say overall about this episode is that while the pacing is a bit of a problem, it was still a good episode. I like the theater part of it. That was pretty cool. I like that wow, I can never get her name right. Coco Pomel gets a little bit more to do in this. She gets more of a character in this, which is, I think, something that a lot of fans have been waiting for, but I don't feel she got enough to do in this. Maybe that's just me. And lastly, how I would rank this Rarity month, the month of the dress horse, as some people are calling it, I would say Rarity Investigates is the best episode out of the 3, followed by Canterlot Boutique and Made in Manhattan. It's good to know that Rarity has changed a little bit in my eyes because for a while she was not my favorite, but now she's moving on up. She's like number 4 now for me. So, now we move on to Friendship Games, and then next week we move on to a CMC episode. I'm a little bit more optimistic because if Amy Keating Rogers can make me let a Rarity episode, I'm pretty sure she can twist my opinions on, or at least modify, or maybe even fix up my opinions on the CMC with Brotherhood of Social. I liked how they kind of hinted to that at the end of this. Just like, I guess those episodes are going on at the same time. Yeah. So that's all I really have to say on this. I look forward to Friendship Games. I look forward to the next month of episodes that we've got lined up, especially the Pinkie Pie episode, which is going to be interesting. Yeah. So, that being said, I'm Toon Critic, keeping you totally tuned for your entertainment. Twitter, Patreon, like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys for Friendship Games. Let's do this. Let's hope this is good. Because if it's not, you're going to have a lot of disappointed fans.